Yo, what up? Welcome to my first, YouTube video. Well, I guess, the shorts I've been posting are also, YouTube videos, but this one's 8 minutes long, so it's, of more heft and more weight, I guess. Don't know if anybody will watch this. Either way, I'm just kind of doing this for fun. Couple of days ago, I said in another video, don't ask me which one, I do not remember, that I was thinking about mapping the areas of where I live, the Darkwood and the surrounding lands. And I got exactly 2 comments saying I should do that, and well, that was enough for me. Um, so in this first square here, I decided what's the one thing every map needs, and that's your cardinal directions, so you can ascertain which direction you're going. So I threw that in. I threw in a little compass. I made that N too big, but hey, adds a little character, I guess. I spent days racking my brain on how to draw like a forested area, and I came to the conclusion that what if I just colored it in and added tree texture. That's what those squiggles are, apparently, tree texture. Um, so the first landmark I've decided to draw for my map is the abandoned Wizard's Tower near my house, about a 20-minute walk away, I'd say. It's been mostly abandoned for, I've been told, the last couple 100 years. Every now and then, a bush wizard or a crazed traveler will take up root in there and get up to some shenanigans. Usually, if it's a wizard, the Wizards College will send out some more qualified wizards to remove them from the premises, because if a wizard's moving it into an abandoned tower, it's like almost always a sign that there's going to be some evil afoot. Not always. Sometimes dudes just look for a place to live. Those guys usually end up getting to stay, but for some reason, this tower pretty much exclusively attracts evil wizards, which is bad sign, considering I've been finding cultists. I still don't even know if they're actually cultists. They're hooded figures roaming the woods, and I have been noticing them going in and out of there quite a bit. I hope there isn't some latent magical power that we've been unaware of up until this point. They do store orbs and balls in there. Scrying orbs and seeing balls and stuff like that. They're crystal balls. Yeah, I don't know if this forest technique I was talking about earlier is paying off, but you're about to see it come into action in a second. Try really hard to get in there with that big black marker and make sure everything's nice and dark. One of my techniques is I'll just do it twice, just straight up do it twice. That seems to get everything a nice even black. Half recently I was in the abandoned tower, and I was escorted out by these robe-wearing members. They didn't seem too happy about my presence there, but who would be, Here I'm trying to connect the two. You see, are you picking up the vision here? I probably could have used a real sheet of paper, but that sounds like a lot of commitment to do all at once. So instead of that, I figured I'd do it in little square chunks on my post-its. I mean, I am posting, right? Yeah. So in this one, I started coloring it in a little early before I actually drew the landmark I wanted to do. This is my house. An artist's representation. I like to think my house is a little more unique looking than this, but sometimes you gotta simplify stuff to get your point across, and that's okay. Also, I'm not the greatest artist in the world. I would argue that I'm not the greatest artist in anything. But I'm having fun, and that's all that really matters to me. Um, I love doing these little like banners with the titles. Made that one a little big. It's got a little awkward space on the end, but it's on a post-it note. Who cares? Um, Going back in again, I'm gonna just color the whole thing black. I promise this whole map will not just be black with squiggly lines. There will be other areas. I want to map the ruins of the ancient city of Astragoth and the plains, and then like the land surrounding like the western city, and so on and so forth. There's a lot to look at. There's also the swamps. I'm not going to sit here and list all the areas. I mean, you guys know what's going on in the Darkwood. You've been here. Yeah. So that's my house. I live in a cube. And going back in and just darkening out those lines there. So how you doing? Good. I'm glad you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. I don't know what I'm saying. Here I used I tried to use like a technique to make it look like there was like bushes surrounding my house to uh, give a representation that it's like in the woods there. I don't think it looks too bad actually. Do I put three of them next to each other here? I do. Um, yeah. I was going to leave it there. I thought three for one video. Yeah, that's plenty. But having a little like Tetris piece there like that was kind of awkward. So I decided to go back in and do one more. This is just I don't want to call it a space filler because I mean that part of the forest is real and is there, but there are no discernible landmarks there. It's a nice place to go for a walk. There's lots of bugs and birds, and there's usually a few goblins running around on the hunt, and loads of stuff like that. This is actually just a slightly lighter part of the dark forest, I guess I'd say, because it is on the like on the border with the plains. So here I come in again with my white pen. It's a jelly roller. I don't remember what they're called, but they leave nice white lines on black ink I found, and I find adding white to a drawing really makes it pop. My classic technique for drawing grass over there. Yeah, I like to think I'm getting better at this. I don't know. Yeah, then I'll position all of them together here. The plan is to just keep doing a bunch of these. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it.